This is Munson with Munson Music. I'm going to talk about how you could play a song by Loaf called Try Me. And we end up cabling this on 3rd fret to kind of match the recording, but walk through a couple things in reposition just in case you don't have a capo. And it starts off with this cool little lead lick where you can play open D to 2nd fret on the D, to open G, open B, and then open D to 2nd fret on the D, open G, open B, and then you add in 2nd fret on the G, and then we go back to open D, 2nd on the D, open G, open B, and another open B, and then open D, 2nd on the D, open G, open B, and then back to 2nd on the G. So we want to kind of follow those notes, kind of that O to O, O, O to O, O, to O to O, 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 O to O, O, to, or D, E, G, B, D, E, G, B, A, D, E, G, B, B, D, E, G, B, A, or randomly, you may want to back that up with a D major chord. We'll definitely kind of follow that main bass line when it kicks in. But the way you play D major, first finger goes to the G on the 2nd fret, 2nd finger on the high E 2nd fret, the 3rd finger on the B string 3rd fret. And if you strum the D string to the high E string, it sounds like D major chord and it sounds really, really happy. And because of that D bass note that we kick off the lick with, I think you can kind of back that up with the D major. Now around D's though, you may want to think about lifting the 2nd finger, or the thumb finger lifts, but it makes it D sus2. Or you could add in the pinky on the high E 3rd for D suspended, and that way you can kind of say some stuff around the D. And there's a couple different strumming options you may want to think about through the tune. Actually, you could kind of back that up with just a down count. If you're just starting out, kind of an 8 down count can be cool. Kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm adding a little bit of right hand being to that, kind of taking the flat of my right hand, laying it down on top of the saddle just to make it a little sneaky. Or one of my favorite strum patterns for a 4/4 like this is down, down, up, down, up. So you took the D and just tried that a lot. You know, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. Or for myself, I was digging on a 16th note strum pattern. And what I mean by that is if you're tapping your foot to the beat, right now we're dividing that beat into 2 parts with our down, down, up, down, up. 1, 2, 1, 2, and that's called an 8th note. What a 16th note is where you divide that into 4 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And one of my favorite 16th note strum patterns is a long down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up. And what I mean by that is if you take the D and do it down for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what you'd be doing on the first beat. Then on the second beat, you do it down on 1, down on 3, up on 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. And then on the 3rd beat, you do it up on 2, down on 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, up, down, 1, up, down, 1, up, down. And then on the last beat, you go down, up, right along with the 1, 2, 3, 4. So down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So all together, you got down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, down, da 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 da. It'd be the coolest psych out of all time, because then when you hit that bass line, it's going to get all sad because it's so happy around the beat. Or another 16th note pattern you may want to play around with is a down, up, down, up, down, up, 16th note pattern. I was really digging on this too. And what I mean by that is on the first beat you do a down on 1, up on 4. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, down, up, down, up. And then on the second beat you do the up on 2, down on 3. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 up, down, 1 up, down, 1 up, down. And then on the third beat, you do it up on 2, up on 4. So you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 up, 1 up, 1 up, up. And then on the last beat, you still do the down, up, right along with the 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So all together, you got down, up, 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 down, da 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 da. Which might be a really cool thing to kind of kick things off. And then from there, we'll be going into our main verse chorus. And you hear this cool little bass line where you can play the open E, and then third fret on the A, and then back to open E, and then third on the low E, third on the A, and then open A. So you're kind of going open 3, O, 3, 3, O, or kind of a E, C, E, G, C, A, kind of an idea. And we could back that bass line up by starting on an E minor chord. And normally you do that first finger on the A second, second finger on the D second. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an E minor chord. It sounds really, really sad. Now, you may also dig on putting 3 on the B third, pinky on the high E third. Kind of working that for your E minor, E minor 7. And then from the E minor, we can go into a C major to kind of back up that C bass. And we do first finger on the B first fret, second finger on the D second, third finger on the A third. And if you strum the A string to the high E string, the beautiful sounds of C major. Now, you may also dig on lifting off the first finger, making that a C major 7, or you can add in the pinky on the B third for C major 9, and kind of say some stuff around the C. Or another way to play C major 9, we'll be doing first finger on the D second, second finger on the A third, third finger on the B third, and the pinky on the high E third, kind of for the C major 9. And then from the C major, we kind of go back to our E minor, but then we go to a G major chord. I normally do this first finger on the A second, second finger on the low E third, third finger on the high E third, third finger on the high E third. And if you strum all those together, the beautiful sounds of G major. Now, you may also dig on putting 3 on the B third, pinky on the high E third. And that could kind of make that change from the E minor 7 to the G major to the C major 9 a little bit easier. And then if you wanted to back up that A bass, you could go to an A minor chord. I normally do that first finger on the B first fret, second finger on the D second, and third finger on the G second. And if you strum all those together, this sad sounds of A minor. Now, you may also dig on lifting the first finger, making that an A sus2, or you could add in the pinky on the B third for an A suspended, since we're unresolved. That might be kind of cool to say some stuff around A minor. Or you could lift the third finger for an A minor 7, jazz it up a little bit. Or you put the pinky on the high E third for an A minor 7, dig on that for an A minor 7. Or you may dig on an A7 sus, which may make those chord changes a little easier. Or you can do first finger on the D second, second finger on the G second, third finger on the B third, pinky on the high E third. Kind of working that to the A minor. And then that way you could actually kind of leave 3 and 4 down through that E minor, G, C, A minor, kind of an idea. And it is a little weird timing-wise, actually. You may want to start with kind of the E minor for 3, and then C for 5, and then E minor, 1, 2, and then G for 1, 2, and then C, 1, 2, and then A minor for 2. So E minor, 2, 3, C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, E minor, G, C, A minor. It might be kind of a cool way to kind of work it. Randomly, if you wanted to even just leave out the G and the A minor, you can actually work most of the tune actually with just that E minor to C change. It's the real arrival point of kind of that progression, even with that E, G, C, A kind of progression. So you may want to experiment with it actually between those. Or if you're doing the down, down, up, you may want to take that E minor, C and kind of split them. And you could do like kind of half the pattern. Kind of an E minor for a down, down, up, C for a down, down, up to kind of half those chords. Or you may dig on doing the E minor with the down, down, and then going to C for the up, up, down, up. And then when you get to the next part, you may just want to do just a down to kind of accent that bass line, kind of just down on every chord. So you have the E minor, C, E minor, G, C, A minor, E minor, C, E minor, G, if you're digging on the 16th idea, on that E minor C, you may want to do just a down, down, down up on each chord. Kind of take half the pattern. Or if you're really adventurous, you could do kind of a down, down up on the E minor. And then go to the C for the up, down, down, up, down, up. Kind of split the pattern. E minor, down, down, up, C, up, down, down, up, down, up. And then for the other chords, you may want to do just down, down, up on each one. E minor, G, C, A minor. So all together you'd have kind of the E minor, C, E minor, G, C, A minor, E minor, C, E minor, G, C, A minor. Or if you're digging on the other 16th pattern, this is what I was really digging on, is you could do the E minor for the down, go to the G for the up, up, go to the C for a down, and then an up, up, and then go to the A minor for a down, up, down, up. That's tricky, but very cool. E minor, G, up, up, C down, up, up, A minor, down, up, down, up. Kind of an idea on that part. E minor, G, up, C down, up, up, A minor, down, up, down, up. And sometimes I was digging on the A minor even coming in earlier than that. So if you wanted to, you could even make that up, up, down, all the A minor. E minor, G, up, C, A minor, up, down, up, down, up. So you want to experiment with that and kind of try and match that rhythm to the recording to. So yeah, the E minor, so all together. And this is weird, on the E minor C, you may want to do the down, up, and then go to the C for the down, up, down, kind of splitting those two. So you have E minor, C, E minor, G, C, A minor, E minor, C, E minor, G, C, A minor, E minor, C, E minor, G, C, A minor. So you want to kind of experiment with that. And then we'll basically be alternating between those two ideas through the song. Now the weird part is to play along with Def Loaf, instead of starting on a D major chord, it's actually starting on an F major chord. So what you want to do is take a capo, and if you put the capo on 3rd fret, then now your D major is really an F major chord, and your E minor is really a G minor chord, your C is really an E flat major chord, and your G is really a B flat major chord, and your A minor is really a C minor chord. But you may want to start it off with that intro, like actually kind of that O to O O, O to O O to, O to O O O, O to O O to. Or you could back that up with the D major. You could do just the down idea, or you can do the down, down, up, down, up. Or you may dig on the 16th pattern, or you may dig on the other 16th pattern. Or something else that I like to add to a song like this too is bass notes. And a lot of times on that first down of the down, down, up, down, up, you're doing a bass for the chord. So on the D, you'd have the D for the bass. On the E minor, you'd have low E for the bass. On the C, you'd have the A for the bass. On the G, you'd have low E for the bass. And on the A minor, you'd have the A for the bass. So on that D chord, you may want to work just a bass down, up, down, up, kind of for that intro idea. Ba-da-da-da. On the 16th pattern, you could work it off a bass, down, down, up, down, down, or a bass, down, down, up, down, down, or a bass, down, up, bass, down, up. Or if you're digging on the other 16th, you could work it off a bass, up, bass, down, instead of D. Or you could even mix it up between those ideas. Then we're going into our main verse chorus, and you may want to follow just that bass line. C, O, 3, 3, O, E minor, C, E, G, C, A, or you can back that with just the chord hits. C, E minor, G, C, A minor, E minor, C, E minor, G, C, A minor, or you could kind of work that into kind of the down idea, kind of E minor, C, E minor, G, C, A minor, E minor, C, down, up, and have the E minor, C, E minor, G, C, A minor, E minor, C, E minor, G, C, A minor, or you can do to go on the 16th. And so on the bass down, up, down, up, you can have the E minor with a bass down, up, C with a bass down, up, and then kind of keep your downs kind of for that accent. E minor, C, E minor, G, C, A minor, or you can add basses and split it, which might match the recording a little better. C, A minor, bass, down, C on the up, down, E minor, G, C, A minor, or if you're digging on the 16th, E minor, bass down, down, up, and C bass down, down, up, and then do bass down, up on the kind of our 4/4 hit. Can be very cool. Or you may dig on splitting the E minor C, and you could do bass down, down, up on the E minor, and then go to the C for the up, bass down, up, down. Really cool too. So E minor, C, E minor, G. With a bass up, up, and go to the C for a bass up, down, down, and then E minor kind of bass, G up, up, C bass, up, and then save the last down, down for the E minor. It's a little crazy there, but E minor, G, C, A minor, so you have E minor, C, E minor, G, C, these chords too. Feel free to kind of take this lesson and run with it any way you want to. And especially if I was playing it out, I might be really tempted to take all these ideas and kind of mix it up. Kind of see what I could say with it too. But that's the basics of how you get strung through Try Me by Def Loaf. So good luck! Hi, wherever you are in YouTube land. This is Munson Summer with Munson Music Live, Munson Guitar Songs, Munson Covers, and Munson Jam Tracks. Thanking you for watching this video, and I hope you got something out of this video. I hope you like this video and subscribe to the channel to see lots more like it. I'm always open to your requests. If you have a song that you love, please let me know so I can write it down on the request list so I can add that to it, because there are probably other people out there who love that song too and would love to learn how to play it. So thanks so much for all the love that you give me, and I hope that you're doing well and kind of figuring out how you can talk with the instrument. We are a small music shop in the middle of nowhere in South Carolina, and you're supporting us by watching this channel. Really appreciate all that love. So best of luck, and let me know if there's anything that I can do to help you in particular too. You can contact me on Facebook. You can leave a message here in the comments section, and I respond to all the comments that I get. So best of luck to you wherever you are.